Hello guys, welcome back again to this channel, and we are so happy to begin our next episode, which is episode 11, and it is Genesis chapter 12. Chapter 12 have got only 20 verses, and we began the journey of an interesting man, of one of the greatest men in the Bible, and that is none other but Father Abraham. Had many sons. So Father Abraham, I love Abram and how he was full of faith. We call him the father of faith. Let us begin with the call of Abram today in chapter 12 of Genesis. I read, "The Lord had said to Abram, leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you." It's another thing to become blessed, and it's another thing to become a blessing. Are you a blessing to other people? You know, there are some people who are blessed. Yes, we can see even in the way they have got resources, God has really blessed them. But it is time to ask, have you become a blessing to another person? Because that is also a great thing. You become blessed, and then you decide that I am going to be a blessing to other people. Hey, we continue. So Abram left as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he set out from Haran. He took his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, all the possessions they had accumulated, and the people they had acquired in Haran. And they set out for the land of Canaan, and they arrived there. Abram traveled through the land as far as the site of the great tree of Morah at Shechem. At that time, the Canaanites were in the land. The Lord appeared to Abram and said, "To your offspring I will give this land." So he built an altar there to the Lord who had appeared to him. So that is the first altar. Now Abram, we've been told, he built for God, and that was an altar of sacrifice. From there, he went on towards the hills east of Bethel and pitched his tent with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord and called on the name of the Lord. Then Abram set out and continued towards the Negev. I remember when I used to teach, I would ask questions to my students and ask them, Abram built two altars for God, one at Shechem and the other one at Bethel. These are the two altars that Abram built for God. We continue. Now there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down to Egypt to live there for a while because the famine was severe. So Abram became a refugee in Egypt. As he was about to enter Egypt, so he had run away because of the famine in the land Canaan. As he was about to enter Egypt, he said to his wife Sarai, "I know what a beautiful woman you are. When the Egyptians see you, they will say, 'This is his wife.' Then they will kill me, but will let you live. Say you are my sister, so that I will be treated well for your sake, and my life will be spared because of you. So Abram was afraid that he would get killed by the Egyptians, so that they may take away Sarai from him. When Abram came to Egypt, the Egyptians saw that she was a very beautiful woman, and when Pharaoh's officials saw her, they praised her to Pharaoh, and she was taken into the palace, just as Abram had anticipated or had thought. He treated Abram well for her sake, and Abram acquired sheep and cattle, male and female, donkeys, men servants, and maid servants, and camels. But the Lord inflicted serious diseases on Pharaoh. Remember, this was a person who had been blessed by the Lord, and this was a man of God. Look at the way God fights for. I'm lost a bit. But the Lord inflicted serious disease on Pharaoh and his household because of Abram's wife Sarai. So Pharaoh summoned Abram. "What have you done to me?" he said. "Why didn't you tell me she was your wife? Why did you say she is my sister, so that I took her to be my wife? Now then, here is your wife. Take her and go." Then Pharaoh gave orders about Abram to his men, and they sent him on his way with his wife and everything he had. So in a way, God had revealed to Pharaoh that Sarai was the wife of Abram. And God had promised from the beginning that he would be with Abram. And not because he was not at Egypt that he could leave him. No. When God promises to be with you, he's with you to the end. And we can see God led Abram to the land of Egypt to go and take refuge there. Then Abram saw, I have to lie. Because if I don't lie, these people are not going to allow us in this land, and worst of all, they might even kill me so that they may have my wife, and I'm not going to allow it. So Sarai, you're going to pretend that you are my sister. And God was not happy when Pharaoh tried to take Sarai as his wife, and God decided to fight for Abram by bringing in or inflicting a deadly disease onto the people of Pharaoh and his people. So Pharaoh it was revealed to Pharaoh that now Sarai was the wife of. How? The Bible has not yet told us how the Lord revealed to Pharaoh. So if God decides to walk the walk with you, he never leaves you till the end. And a person who is blessed of the Lord, like it has been said, that God had said he will make him a great nation, and he will bless and make his name great. These are the promises of God to Abram. And you will be a blessing to other people, yeah, that is, and bless those who will bless you, and curse those who will curse you. So those who will be against Abram will be like they are against. And we've seen through the story of Pharaoh, through the experience of Pharaoh, what happens. Remember, this was a blessed person. So anyone who would joke with Abram was like joking with God. And that is why God decided to bring that disease upon Pharaoh. And I'm happy about this story, because this is a person who had been told to leave their country and the people and the father's household and go to the land that he would be shown by God, a land that it has not yet first been mentioned, that it is just come out and I will show you where I'm going to take you. And faithfully, Abram takes a step of faith and follows God's order. So that was the first surrender of Abram, where he surrendered his native land. There was a second surrender where he surrendered his family. There is also that surrender where he surrendered the veil of the Jordan. And fourth, there is a surrender of surrendering the riches of Sodom. We are going to see that. And he also surrenders himself to God. He gives himself to God faithfully. And we are going to reach to a point where we are going to see a sixth surrender of him, surrendering Ishmael. And finally, number 7, we are going to see Abram surrendering Isaac. Walk with me through this journey as we talk about Abram in the next episodes to come, and we see how he stuck faithfully to God and he did what God asked him to do without looking back. That is my prayer today and this year, that we are going to be people who are going to surrender ourselves fully to Christ. And fully to God, to do what he wants and to go wherever he asked us to go. And surely his blessings will walk with us, and we shall see his great deeds upon us. Have a great evening, guys, and I love you so much as we continue tomorrow with chapter 13. Thanks and God bless you. Mwah!